Welcome, everyone, to episode number 4 of the UnBusiness show. My name is Marshall Stern, and I hope you guys are doing well here in Vancouver. It looks like winter has come early, not snow-wise, but the rain season. So it is pouring rain outside, and for the next 4 or 5 days, which is okay because we've had actually a pretty good run, and it will clear up at some point. It might be 4 or 5 months from now, but that's okay. I love the rain at times. So today I'm going to actually share my screen because we are going to, so last week actually we talked about the first step in the process of unbusinessing our business. So I'm going to get my screen shared going on here. And we're going to go into the second step or second stage, if you will. And we're going to go over a quick review over the first step and the importance, actually, first of why we might need to unbusiness our business, what that really means. So really, the symptoms, if you're feeling these symptoms, there's a very good chance that we're going to get into what the solution will be in a second. But just think about these symptoms and think about if they resonate with you, if you feel these symptoms. And we've talked about these last week. Okay. So if you haven't watched that, you can go back and watch it again. But we will do a quick recap. So if you're overwhelmed, if you're, in your business and just so much to do, so little time, you sleep, you're not sleeping very well. You either, it takes a while for you to fall asleep, or you have so many thoughts in your head of the to-do list, what you have to do tomorrow, or maybe business isn't going the way you want it, and you're struggling, or you wake up in the middle of the night, several times in the middle of the night, and you're just feeling exhausted. You're exhausted, you're spinning your wheels, you keep doing different things, trying different things, and things aren't changing. And you're really drained, and you're really suffering. It's that struggle of the juggle, which I've talked about, for so long, really. You might have young kids or even teen kids like I do, or you might not even have kids, but you're struggling between having a life outside of your business and actually trying to grow your business. So it's especially true if you're a parent and you do have kids and you're struggling trying to balance both. But you don't have to have kids for this. You could just be struggling trying to take care of yourself and maybe a significant other, or spend time with your friends, and maybe there's other things hobbies that you want to do, but you're struggling the balance to do that and also your business. And overall, guys, you're just frustrated, right? You're just frustrated. You've tried different things. You keep taking different courses. You keep reading books, listening to podcasts, and nothing seems to change. And you're just really feeling alone in your business. And with all the exhaustion, all the overwhelm, all the things, the frustration, things you've tried, you've lost that passion, right? And the energy, especially. So that's the symptoms. Now, the problem in many cases, now not all, but in many cases, if you're going through this, if you're a small business owner, if you're a solopreneur, if you have a team of 4 or 5 or even 8 or 9 or maybe 10 people, the problem is, and it's even true for businesses that might have a few more, maybe more like 15 or 20, but it's usually you're in business for 3 or 4 years at least. So you're kind of getting yourself established. You've got a small team, or maybe it's just you. But the problem is, this is what you're focusing on. This is you in the middle, and you every single day. And I want you to think about this. You're going into whether you're remote, your remote office, or your bricks and mortar office, and you're focusing on the operations yourself. You're focusing on the sales. You're the one calling the customers. You're the one doing the quotes. You're the one that's prospecting, the marketing. You're the one doing the social media posts and all the the advertising and just getting the word out. You're the one that's taking care of the finance, the accounting, the bookkeeping. And maybe you have an account because you need to do actual year-end statements. But day to day, you're the one, accounts receivable, accounts payable, the human resources, you're the one that's managing the team. You're the one hiring. You're the one that unfortunately has to let people go. Production, the fulfillment, you're the one mainly doing the service or the product, building the product and getting it out there. And you're the one doing the customer service, the follow-up. Or at least you have a hand in all of these. That's the problem. The problem is you're focusing on so much in your business constantly that you get overwhelmed, you get exhausted, you can't do it all yourself. You say to your friends, oh, I wish I could just clone myself so I can have some help. Or you're just wearing just basically too many hats. That is the problem. The solution might just be to unbusiness your business. And what that means is you're going to look at your business in a different way. So instead of looking at this chart here, you're going to look at this chart, which we're starting to fill out, and we began last week. And instead of you being dead center in the middle, this whole chart is you. And in the center is what many business owners refer to it as your mission and vision. I like to call it your why, what, why. And we talked about that last week. So you need to know, and this is kind of your guiding, this is your compass. There you go. Your why, what, why. Why do you get out of bed in the morning? Why do you do what you do in your business? What's your purpose? What's your why? What's your mission? And the what? What do you want 3 years from now in your life? And does it match and is it congruent with your business? What's the vision for the business? So the same thing with the why. Your why and your mission, your why in your personal life needs to be congruent with your why in your business. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it needs to be congruent. Otherwise, you are going to constantly have this sort of fight. And I went through it for a few years. Okay. And what we do with our customers is we help them bridge that gap or bridge that divide. Same thing with the what. If you want something completely different in your business, in your personal life than in your business life, again, there's going to be that conflict. So once you get that clear, your why and your what, then your why do you want your what? It's a lot of W's, but it needs to be strong. Why do you want to achieve whatever you want to achieve, the life you want? It's all about building a business that gives you the freedom, building a business that gives you the joy, building a business that allows you to gives you energy, and you energize the business and business energizes you, so you can actually enjoy your life. You can serve more people, you can serve your family, your community. And isn't really that what it's all about? Is just building a really, really good life, helping people, leaving a legacy, but not waiting until we're 70, 80 years old to build our legacy, but start building our legacy now. What's the kind of life we want? The second step is leadership. Okay, now this could actually be in the center, or this could actually be the entire chart itself. But the reason I have the why and the what, the mission and the vision in the center, is because that's our guiding start. That's our compass. Okay, leadership is so important. Leadership, we're going to put it right there in the chart number 2. And when we do these unbusiness assessments with our clients, we actually walk you through each of these steps. And we see where you're at in these different stages, or these different focuses, or sort of these different areas that you're focusing in on, and the areas that you have the opportunity for growth. Because leadership, as much as the why and the what was the compass, the guiding star, getting us, where we want to get to, it's helping us. We keep it in our mind all the time. Leadership is then the engine. Leadership's everything. It's what gets you consistently moving forward towards that goal, that life, the dream. We see so many small business owners that are actually business operators. and they're doing way, way too many things. Like this guy, okay? Or this woman. They're just exhausted. Leadership is the engine. It covers everything. You don't want to be the business operator. You don't want to be doing everything yourself. Excuse me for a moment. You need to build a team. Like this guy and this lady, they're stuck. I mean, just look at the expression on their faces. They're stuck doing so much. But as a leader, you look at your business differently. As a leader, you work on your business. As a leader, you develop and empower others to work in the areas that are not your genius zone. So you're not focusing in constantly on the marketing, HR, finance, operations, sales. Whatever the area of your genius zone is, that's what you should be doing. And you should be having other people, whether it's people that actually are on your payroll, or maybe you hire a virtual assistant, you bring on an accountant, a bookkeeper, a mentor, a coach, an advisor, people that will help you get to where you want to get to. So you don't have to be alone in your business and doing it all by yourself. And that's what we do with our clients. This UnBusiness assessment is just one step, sort of gaining clarity over the areas that might be the opportunity for you to really make a difference in your business. I mean, which would you prefer to be? This guy or this gal? Or would you rather be this guy? Or this lady? Seriously, think about it. What type of business, what type of life do you want to have? Next week, we're going to continue down the path with the next step. But I want you to think about your leadership skills right now as pertain to what we've discussed and what you think a leader is. Are you more of a business operator working in your business, or are you a business leader? And you have this 30,000 view of your business, and you have people who can manage different areas. How would you rate yourself between 1 and 10 as a leader? Are you delegating and empowering others, or do you have control issues? Are you a perfectionist and you need to, in the end, you need to do it yourself because you do it the best? Guys, if you want to stop spinning the wheels, book an UnBusiness assessment with me today. Just go to marshallstern.net, click on the link there. That will get you to the calendar, and you can schedule the assessment. We'll get on the phone for 45 minutes to an hour. If nothing else, you'll come away with some clarity over some of the areas that maybe you shouldn't be focusing so much on, and some of the areas that you should. Thank you very much for listening. Any comments below, I will respond to. Again, we'll see you next week with the third step. And if you have any feedback as well, I would love for you to offer that. Take care. Have a great week.